like to suggest, well, I would like to give an advice for those kids like you.
Hi, today I'm gonna interview a successful nurse in Saudi Arabia, my uncle, Mr. Jayke. Good afternoon to you, Dokens.
Good afternoon, Cham.
First question, what's the name of the hospital you work at and what unit?
I am working at King Abdulaziz Medical City in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It is 600 bed capacity, state-of-the-art hospital. I am working at ambulatory care center, orthopedic and urology clinic.
Okay, next question. What is it like to work for a military hospital?
Well, it is the same as every hospitals in all parts of the world. The only difference is that we cater services to the military, the soldiers, and to their dependents.
Oh, that's interesting. I also heard from mom you also work at the palace. What's it like to work for a royal family?
Well, it's another thing. They are expecting the best care that you can provide. I mean, they are looking in every action that you are doing. So,
Okay, next question. How did you get to Saudi?
well, like every employee, I went to Manila where the agencies are located. I sold out my resume, like I brought bundles of it, and I took the prometric exam. That's the licensure exam in Saudi Arabia.
Okay. And why did you choose Saudi?
Well, Saudi because it's that time it's booming, so and it is easy to get there. So I grabbed the chance to go to Saudi.
Why did you choose nursing instead of other courses?
Well, nursing runs in the family in the first place, and then I love providing care to patients. I love seeing them how they improve while providing care.
So, is nursing really your dream job?
Well, I really like to take medicine in the first place, but due to financial constraints, I did not get it. And when I had a job of as a nurse, I lost interest in the course.
So, what do you like most about this job?
Well, about nursing, I love what I love is how the patient or how their relatives or the significant others show their gratefulness, their appreciation in the care that I provided to them, and on how they improve in my care.
And what do you like the least?
The list, well, some patient or some relatives are being rude to the nurse.
So, they're racist. How do you deal with them?
Yes, some of them are racist. They are saying, "Oh, this is Saudi Arabia. You do not belong to this land," and they are cursing in their language, which I do not understand particularly. Well, in dealing with those patients, we have in our hospital the so-called patient experience or patient relation. You can contact them anytime. So when there's a trouble like that, you can contact them and they will come to the area, speak to the patient in front of the nurses.
Are there toxic doctors in your field? How do you also deal with them?
Well, of course, I'll tell you, every hospital there is one or there are two toxic doctors in an area. Well, I deal with them with the maximum tolerance. If I can handle their toxicity, fine then. But if they are wrong, I will correct them. But if I am wrong, I accept them. At the end, it is a team approach, a team effort to provide care with the patients.
Okay. Now, what is the most challenging case you ever experienced?
Well, as a professional nurse, you have to deal with the pressure. Well, every case should be handled perfectly. Actually, I have one very challenging patient. Uh, she's a mentally ill patient, but the case is confidential. For me, the most challenging part in working there is the language barrier. It is really difficult. With my 8 years of experience working there, they're expecting me to be fluent in their language, but honestly, I'm not.
So, what do you do if you really don't understand their language?
In my area, we have this interpreter, the unit assistant. So whenever I don't understand a word that they are saying, I am calling them to help me explain what the patient is being said.
Can you at least give me 5 Arabic words that you know?
Sure. Okay. First is kefalik, means how are you. Shukran means thank you. Sabah al-khair, so good morning. In response, you will say Sabah al-nur. Okay. Then Kwes, Mia Mia, that means they like you.
If you're not a nurse now, what other profession would you be in?
Well, not talking about medical field, maybe I'm thinking of being say this is difficult. Agriculturist maybe. Yeah. Why? Because we all know that this country, the Philippines, is rich in agricultural products. Is it?
Yeah.
And I want to help our farmers to develop an easier way to produce more products and help them in their problems.
Okay, that's cool. What are your future plans?
Well, I would like to continue as a nurse, but in another place. I would like to go to United States of America to continue my nursing work there. I am preparing, as of now, I am preparing to take an exam, which is called NCLEX, and hopefully I will pass the exam and go and work there in USA.
Do you want to work at Vegas like Tita?
Well, definitely yes.
What skills must one have to become a nurse?
Skills, well, being a nurse, it should be balanced. The knowledge, the skills, and attitude. Knowledge can be obtained by reading. Skills can be enhanced by practicing. But for me, the attitude should be developed because attitude cannot be learned. To provide genuine care to the patient, you should be compassionate. You should learn to be compassionate. Learn and understand. Even the patient is not saying what does this patient want, need, like that.
Lastly, do you have tips for kids who want to be a nurse someday?
Tips, well, yes, for those kids, you should listen to your parents, study hard, and focus to your goal. That's my advice to the future nurses.
Okay, so that wraps up our interview. Thank you to Dawkins for our interview,
Welcome, Cham.
and thank you for your time, and good luck in your future endeavors. That's
Bye.
it, guys. Bye!